Hello guys, and welcome back. So in this video I'm just gonna do a simple breakdown on this trade that I took on GBPUSD and give you some simple insights on the tricks and part of my strategy that I simply used to do this overall thing here. So okay, let's get into it right now. So we had price pushing bearish for a long time. I mean, since we created this high here, price has just been doing price has simply been doing a break of structure to the downside, creating all these lower highs and lower lows, right? So all these price has simply been pushing bearish for this whole period of time until when price did this right here. So when price gave me this, I was pretty sure that we was gonna push a little bearish for a while, although price in the future might still continue bearish, but when we had this break of structure here, I was very sure that we were gonna push bullish towards certain areas. So we had this simple break here, and I was positively sure that we were gonna be heading for some more liquidity, right? So my first insight was that price is simply gonna come here towards this supply zone and then just test it and probably continue pushing bearish, or if we do break it, because price I tend to follow price in terms of mitigation, right? So wherever price is going, it's going to mitigate something. And if we take a clear look at this chart right here, we can clearly see that we do have some price gaps that need to be ultimately filled before price can continue with its trend. As you can see, this whole area here is full of price gaps, right? These here, right? We can see that these wicks, they just haven't filled these areas. So that being said, when I did see that, I was actually sure that if price manages to break this, it means that it's gonna go for this, right? Filling these imbalances here and practically coming to test what this supply zone there. So when this happened right here, we simply had this, right? So we had this move down, this break of structure down, and then a break of structure up, meaning that we have now what? We have broken structure. A new high has been created. So what I was actually looking for was a potential retest towards this original demand zone, or as some like to call them, original order block. So I was looking for a retest down here, right? And then this move here just came to do what? Some absorption, right? Faking to break this. As you can see, if we put it perhaps very clear, you can clearly see that this high, this low here, I mean this low, was never broken by any, this low right here was never broken by anybody. Everything that came here was pretty much wicks, right? Price comes down, wicks it, go up, wicks it, goes up, wicks it, goes up. So this was a clear indication that okay, there is insufficient bearish pressure in the market, and that is why I was pretty much sure that we was gonna go bullish on GBPUSD, and the same does apply to Euro USD, but I'm not gonna talk about that. So I waited for this, and the minute I saw this, I did take some trades here. I did catch this move, although this retest here took me out at break even, and there's no hard feelings on that. So until recently, price was just doing some little bit of consolidations down here. You can see all this indecision, right? Making these engulfing bullish candles, then harami bearish candles. So it was just simply pretty much confusion to dumb traders, right? People who just depend on price action were pretty much fucked in here. So as I like to do it in the smart money space, normally I take my entries from the lower time frames, because everything about this industry is simply about multi-time frame analysis. As long as you know how structure is pushing in the major trend and intraday trend, it's very hard for you to be in the wrong side of this. I mean, it's very hard, right? So if we come to the multi-time frame analysis, I scale down to the intraday now time frames to look for an entry, whereas as you can see in the 15 minutes time frame, we had this consolidation, as I told you, right? And this consolidation right here, as you can see, this right here, showing that price was pretty much indecisional at this area, and then price does what? It breaks up, right? So okay, let's remove this. Might cause just some little bit of confusion. So price comes up, breaks this consolidation, right, and then comes down, takes it out again, and I'm still waiting to see if there's any clear indication, because when this high, when price came up here, I was waiting for it to do what? To break a certain structural point before making a retracement. So the specific structural point I was waiting to be broken at this time was here, right? And price just never got here, and it came back down again and broke here. Instead of breaking up, it broke down again, meaning that it was still trapping dumb traders into thinking that maybe it's still gonna go bearish, and a lot of dumb traders would have started looking for sells at that time, to where the supply zones, right? Okay, so someone just highlighted, okay, so this is my supply zone. The minute price comes here, I'm gonna sell it, and my stop loss is just gonna be above. So a dumb trader would have done this, right? Just put a sell there, the stop loss above there, and looking to to take prices lower, right? Looking to target that low. Okay, so look at what price does. Price comes, it gives this dumb trader some sort of confirmation with this harami candle, and then look at the volume that came with this bearish candle to take them out, right? As you can see, this candle has, and it barely has some wicks, right? It almost has no wick, unless if you take into consideration this little thing right here, right? So that's it. It shows that there's plenty of bullish momentum in the market, right? So price just comes, rallies up, takes this dumb trader out, and there they go. Forex is a scam. So I mean, nothing is really a scam unless you don't know it for real. So okay, let's come back now. So what I was looking for, so when price gave me this low, now I was simply my bias changed now from looking at this high right here as my major structural point to be broken, to this high here, right? So I was waiting now for this major structural point right here in the intraday time frame to be broken, and the minute this candle breaks, as you can see, it breaks and it closes above, right? So the minute this candle break the structure here, okay, I said now, okay, it's time to go bullish on this. So where am I gonna go bullish from? It's not just after the break of structure just take a trade. No, we have to consider mitigation. Mitigation is what always gives the best possible entries. So the minute I got my eyes on this, I started looking at potentially unmitigated areas through refinement, of course. And as you can see, we had some unmitigated portions of price right here. We had this we did have this right here, right? This here, we had this price gap here, and what lies below that price gap, right? It lies this little thing here as the hidden S&D zone, right? So we have it there. Boom, we have our area now to go short from, right? And I normally don't just take trades at the same time frame I'm looking to enter it on. No, I usually refine my zones, and this is going to be taught on the channel sooner or later, right? So based on refinement now, I came in and I found this very hard to use this as my zone, right? Because there was another zone below it, and it really made sense to me than this upper zone. So I deleted this zone and I remained with this zone right here, right? This zone here, this last bearish candle before this bullish move started. So this was the area that I was looking to sell it from. And just look at what price does, man. Price comes, leaves a very, very beautiful test to trigger me in, and boom. So this was where I took my trade from. That was my stop loss, that right there below this wick here. It was a 10.5 pip stop loss, if I'm not mistaken, while looking to it was a 10.3 pip stop loss, and my overall target right here is 368.2 pips target. And that's wonderful, man. I mean, Forex is just wonderful. That's a 1 to 35 RR. So yeah, I'll be looking to hold this one, of course. And by the way, that being said, my trade right now is already resting at break even, so it's completely risk free, and it is what it is, guys. So I hope you got something from this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Turn that bell button on, hit the like, and until the next one, guys, peace.